Hey, worship team. I hope you all are doing well today. This is your rehearsal video for Sunday, March 17th, 2024. I'm going to take a few minutes today and walk you through Planning Center. As you can see here, I've got it opened up on the screen. We're going to take a look at Planning Center and kind of see what we've got planned here. Now, a lot of these songs are going to be pretty familiar to you, but we've got some changes that I want to talk about. We've got some transition things, and so let's just walk through this in depth. At the top of pre-service this Sunday, we're going to do May the Peoples Praise You. Typically, this song is laid out. You've got the verse pairings where you've got like verse 1, verse 2, then we have a chorus, verse 3, verse 4, then we have a chorus. Verse 5 kind of stands on its own chorus, and then we go into a bridge section, and then end with a couple of reprises of the chorus. So essentially this weekend, we're going to pull the bridge section out. So we'll go the shortened intro, then we'll have verse 1, verse 2, chorus, verse 2, verse 3, or verse 3, verse 4, chorus, verse 5, and then we're going to do chorus, outro, ending. The reason we're doing that is when we do pre-service music, I think it's valuable because it allows us to introduce new songs or to remind people of songs that are really good, like we're going to do this weekend, that I want to keep in in front of them. But we can do so in like a condensed way so that our tech folks and everybody serving on Sunday morning still has an opportunity for just a breather between services and opportunity to kind of pause, refocus, and then jump into the next service. So that's what we're going to do right here. I've created a rehearsal track, a special rehearsal track, and a special arrangement for this. So you can find that in PCO. Just choose the one right here that says short on it, and that's where you'll find it. I did not edit the horn charts for this. Basically, horns, I will kind of tell you in your music where you need to jump on Sunday morning, and then you guys can just, make those adjustments. We're not going to do this shortened version very often, so just make notes that you can quickly erase. Okay, so then after May the Peoples Praise You, at the 9:45 and 11 o'clock services, we're going to have some baptisms. Right now, we've got 2 scheduled at 9:45 and 3 at 11 o'clock. This will probably change. I think there are more that will probably be added to it. I've not heard that there are any 8:30 baptisms. So at 8:30, we'll go straight into All Hail the Glorious Christ in the key of F. Of course, at 9:45 and 11, we'll do our baptisms. Nothing different with All Hail the Glorious Christ. Key of F, Chris will be leading this, and then straight into Welcome and Greeting. The notes, our top one, will be loaded up later this week. I don't know what it's going to be, but I envision it's something around Easter and Easter week. Okay, so then in the music set, the larger music set, we're going to bring back for this weekend, There Is One Gospel. Now, we're going to be wrapping up our series, What Does the Cross Mean? And so I think this is going to be an important song for us to sing as we kind of get our mind around reconciliation, the ultimate aim of what was Jesus accomplished on the cross, what that means not only for our lives, but for all of creation, and the understanding that this one act of sacrifice and obedience on Christ was efficacious for everything. Whenever it comes to salvation, There Is One Gospel. That's going to be an important song for us to sing. All right, so we're in the key of B here, and what I want to point out, what's important here is the time signature on this is 6/8, and the time signature on Firm Foundation is 6/8. And the tempo on There Is One Gospel is 76 BPM. On Firm Foundation, it's 75. So I've written just a short transition in between these two songs so that we're not just ending the song and then jumping right back in with kind of the same key that, or with the same tempo that we would be in. So we're going to go from the key of B to the key of A. And typically, There Is One Gospel ends with a tag. We have I stand in the gospel of Jesus Christ. I stand on the gospel of Jesus Christ. And then you'd have your outro here. Okay? Now, when we get to the outro section for this weekend, we're actually going to play kind of a modulation into Firm Foundation. I'll play it for you here and kind of talk you through it. But that's why there is this thing in here that you're not used to seeing. There is one gospel, Firm Foundation transition. That's why that's in there, because there is a chord chart and a rehearsal track for that transition loaded up. Okay, so let me start where I started before. Will be this last tag here in There Is One Gospel. I stand in the gospel of Jesus Christ. Da 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 da. Here's the outro, and we'll go B to the A, G sharp. It's kind of E over G sharp, and then we'll go here to B over F sharp. Walk through this B flat fully diminished 7 to B minor, A over C sharp, and then the E sus, which is the 5 chord of A. And Christ is my firm foundation. Okay, and so we'll just jump right in to verse 1. Pretty much there's not going to be any changes as far as what the rhythm section's doing in both of these songs. It'll pretty much be the same. Basically, the rhythm section will play all the way through the transition to the downbeat of Firm Foundation, which is verse 1. Let me play this for you here. I'm just going to go over and play the track so you can have a quick listen to it all the way through without me talking.
Outro.
So, end of There Is One Gospel.
Verse 1.
Christ is my firm foundation. Okay, yeah, so you can hear that, and you can hear that exact track loaded up here in Planning Center. But that's what I want you to be aware of there, okay? We're going straight from There Is One Gospel, not stopping, transitioning straight into Firm Foundation. Okay? Now, at the end of Firm Foundation, then we're gonna move into Goodness of God. And I want to talk through what that's going to look like, because that's also going to look a little bit different. You'll notice that the arrangement is called Bridge Lead. All right, so the sequence on Goodness of God is going to go 3 bridges into verse 1, turn around to verse 2, chorus 2 times, tag, 1 tag, and then ending. You'll remember that typically on this arrangement, this is the Israel Houghton arrangement, typically we will do like 4 tags at the end. I guess it's 3 tags. It's 4 repeat, or 4 times through that ending phrase. Okay, so let me kind of play transition wise through what's going to happen here at the end of Firm Foundation. He won't fail. He won't fail. He won't. And then Amanda, you'll hear a click track come in. We'll just have a click, and Amanda will, kind of let that breathe. And then when she's ready, she'll just come in. It'll just be Amanda and keys here. It'll go, your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. And then the band will kind of come in here. Your goodness is running after. Okay, so we'll do that the second time. Second time, the band's going to build. I built out a rehearsal track that kind of matches this build. And you guys can kind of figure this out and put it together. But essentially first time through, it's just going to be piano and Amanda. Second time through, I envision something that has the feel of like kick on 2 and 4. So it's like running after me. And then we turn around. Your goodness is running after me. Your goodness is running after. Okay, so then we've got that feel of like the kick on 2 and 4, and then we're really gonna open it up nice and big. Third time through the bridge, and then that bridge at the very end. After we do the third time through the bridge. I lay down, surrender now, I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, keeps running after me. And the track will still be going here. I love you, Lord. Oh, your mercy never fails me. All right, and we'll basically go straight into verse 1 and do it like the regular arrangement. Listen to that track. Listen to that rehearsal track, because that is going to really lay out and kind of have the flow of energy that I'm looking for through this piece. I also made a custom chord chart for this change of arrangement, so that you guys will kind of know. You'll have like the actual changes in front of you there. Okay. Very good. So this weekend, the invitation is going to be Chris and keys only. I'm still kind of working out what we're going to do there in the invitation spot, but that's not going to include most of you, and I'll just work that out with Chris on our own. So let me know if you guys have any questions about what the set's going to look like there. I know there's a lot of change from what we typically do, but the songs are familiar, so I think it'll be a fun change to how we're doing things. All right, guys, have a great week. I'll see you Sunday morning for rehearsal. Take care.